So after this past weekend, are you surprised you got a top 8 seed?
No, we were hoping we get a top 8 seed. We were hoping that sweeping Washington and winning the Pac-12 title would really help us get into that top 8, and we were. So that was good news.
What are your first kind of impressions of your bracket and where you guys are sitting for regionals?
Well, this time of year, nobody's easy. But we did make a trip down to Baylor and played Baylor twice last year, so we have some good information on them. They have the same pitcher, Stearns, very good pitcher. Don't know much about Fordham at this point. That's going to be their first job, is kind of doing some digging there. And then Long Beach State is another good team we've played recently in the last couple of years. But so the first thing is winning that first game, obviously, then coming out of that regional.
And obviously, you guys are going to take regionals first, but looking ahead, super regionals, UCLA. Kind of want to get revenge on them.
Absolutely, and I'm sure they feel pretty good against us, having beaten us twice here already. But we definitely want to match up against them again. It'd be a fun matchup. I mean, I don't know quite why they match up two Pac-12 teams, and they could have got an SEC team in there, but that's okay.
Do you like the way your team is playing right now?
Well, I like the way Hawkins is pitching, that's for sure. And a couple of our hitters have gone off the boil just a little bit. Costa and Udria weren't quite as hot this last weekend, but that's going to happen. So I'm just hoping that this week they start to get hot again, and everybody will be firing on all cylinders.
You said going into Utah you were looking forward to seeing how the defense played, and it seemed like they made a lot of plays. How about defensively?
Yeah, defensively, we had little hiccups that second game against Utah, and we didn't do very well again on the double steal. So we're going to work hard on that this week, make sure we tidy those things up. But other than that, I thought our outfield played really well. We tracked down some balls, so we did a good job there. And infield, with Lilly, Udria, and Linville and Decker at first, usually we're pretty solid.
Your 8 seniors have been through this before, some of them many times. What kind of edge does that give you guys this time?
I like to think a big one, but you just don't know until you get out there. It's nice to play at home again. That's really our goal, is to play in front of our fans here, and hope to have a great attendance, a loud crowd, some good weather. Obviously, I'm looking ahead; it doesn't look too great, but that is Oregon. I just like the way the field held the rain yesterday. It like it didn't even rain, so that was awesome.
Were you surprised by the start time for Friday's game? Is that sort of late for a regional?
Is it 8:30 p.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really late. So I hope. No, I mean, you can't go much past midnight, I suppose, if it starts raining. But it is what it is, so we'll just make the most of it.
How is the stadium more equipped to handle the NCAA tournament than perhaps how the field was, in terms of just hosting the teams and the day-to-day jumble of 4 different teams all clumped on each other?
Yeah, well, we still have Matt Court available to us, and we'll house, locker rooms will be in there for a couple of the teams, and I think we'll have our locker room. I'm not quite sure how it's all set up yet. Lisa Peterson takes care of all that, but what I like, as I said before, is the surface as far as rain. If we do have some periods of rain, as soon as it stops raining, we should be able to go within 20 to 30 minutes. So that's exciting to have, and some of the fans are undercover, which is great.
Is it going to be a little different playing on Friday, having that extra day to prepare this year compared to previous years?
It will give us an extra day to do some homework for sure, and that's always good. It'll allow us to have another day of batting practice and fielding and just getting ready for those teams. So that was one of my things I was hoping for. We wouldn't draw BYU and having to play on Thursday.
With UCLA, it's probably going to. You guys don't shy away from. I mean, it's out there. The women know about it. It's out there. How do you keep them focused on not looking at that UCLA?
Well, that's a great point, and that's what we got to do. We got to make sure, hey, we can't play them until we get past this first regional, and it's a tough one. I really think that Long Beach State is a good team. Baylor's very good. As I said, I don't know much about Fordham, but obviously you don't get to this stage of the season without being good. So we got to make sure we're at the top of our game, and we can't afford to look ahead.
Do you do anything different with Sheridan this week to sort of taper her for a regional, or how does that preparation differ than say a 3-game series with Utah or Cal?
Yeah, we do have that extra day, so I think we may give her Monday off for sure, just to rest up, and then maybe a light workout, Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe go a little harder, and kind of prepare for their lineup and see what it match up. We'll have to look to see how Megan Kleiss matches up, against some of those teams, and that's an option because Hawkins is mostly up and Kleiss is mostly down. So I'll see how those matchups work when I start looking at tape.
How confident do you feel with Megan Kleiss, the way she's been pitching over the last couple of games?
Well, the confidence I feel with her is hers is all location based, and when she keeps the ball down, she uses her changeup. She's very effective. What's hurt her lately is getting the ball up in the zone, and so that's what I'm talking to her a lot about. And I think she realizes that. We just need to watch some more tape and figure that part out.
Now start brewing that coffee for that 8:30 first pitch.
I know. I tell you, that's going to be something else. I thought last year was pretty late at Oklahoma City, right? We didn't start till 11:30 at night after a rain delay. We just got to pray that rain stays away that first night. So,
Thanks so
Nice,
much.
Coach.
thank you.